Jeffrey, you know that they're not real friends, don't you? Those guys that keep trying to sabotage your self-improvement journey, constantly telling you just one more game. They're not your friends, Jeffrey. They are crabs. And if you keep hanging out with them, you'll stay a Jeffrey forever. Adonis. Adonis only has strong, masculine friends in his life. He ditched the crabs decades ago because he knew that they would hold him back from his self-improvement journey. Today we're going to read a post from Philip, who's a guy inside of our community. I had two friends from class that I used to go out with once a month, but we also see each other every day at school and then at the gym. Recently, I tried to join a group at school where people connect, help each other, and chat. Those two friends started talking behind my back and messaging other members of the group telling them to reject my invitations to the group chat. I felt terrible because the people I went to the gym with every day began talking badly about me behind my back and tried to ruin my reputation at school. Since then, they've been avoiding eye contact and pretty much stopped talking to me. It's super uncomfortable at the gym, because it's a small, lesser-known gym. Sometimes I think one of them needs a reality slap. Should I confront him about this situation? What would you do? P.S. He's a Jeffrey, he's not him. My brother replied, and he said, fuck those Jeffreys. Still playing games like they're a 13-year-old girl. Use the LOA map feature. It's like, this is our paid community, and there's like a feature where you can see the map of the members, and it's super easy to make friends. And DM a member who's close by. Meet up regularly and hit gym workouts, eat steaks, chill together, discuss mindset. You'll literally make your lifelong best friend with a man who's on self-improvement and doesn't do drama like these two cretins. Duad said, ignore them, bro. They haters for no reason. You can confront, let them know you're not a mug to be taken advantage of. Matteo said, fuck them, bro. You're not gonna talk to them ever again because of the way they treated you. Use this community to find new friends who are on the same path. And finally, Ram replied and he said, ignore them, bro. If they genuinely slander your name like crazy and it's actually causing you issues at school, I'd say confront them. So I'm gonna be completely honest to you. I had basically the exact same thing back in high school. I had a group of friends that I used to speak with and hang out with every single day. I thought we were friends. I thought we were best friends. But if you actually looked at their actions and behaviors towards me, you would have realized that they weren't friends. They were actually kind of like enemies. In other words, crabs. Crabs are the people who keep you stuck at the level you're at right now. They discourage your growth, your progress. They laugh at your goals. And so this group of friends that I had in high school, we used to play video games together like League of Legends. And one day we were all getting ready, like queued up inside of this game to play. We're all on like a Skype call together, kind of like a Discord call. And once we were inside the game, I think I stole a kill from one of the guys. Basically, me and one of the friends, we were killing this one guy, and I happened to get the kill. And he swore at me, and he went on to Skype, and he removed me from the call in a way that I couldn't join back. So I'm there sat in silence, you know, kind of pissed off, but thinking, whatever, I hope someone adds me back. And so I messaged the other guys and said, oh, hey bro, add me back. But obviously he would have said to them, no, don't add him, don't add him. So I'm sat in silence playing this fucking game with my friends whilst they're all, you know, in the voice chat together for the entire game. And, you know, it sounds silly. It's small stuff like this, right? Like maybe we're just being sensitive because, oh, you know, they said something behind your back. They removed you from the call or they won't add you to the group chat. But these things can really get to you. And the reason why is because it's not a stranger who's doing this. You know, a stranger who doesn't follow you back on Instagram, that doesn't really upset you. But it's when your own friends do it. And it becomes like this iconic moment in all of our journeys. Like if you're watching this, I'm telling you, all of us have had the same thing. It becomes an iconic moment where you realize that your friends were actually crabs. This journey that you're on, Jeffrey to Adonis, from being insecure and being a victim to being like that guy, being the winner, you get standards, you get values, you start respecting yourself. And when you respect yourself, of course, other people respect you too, but also anyone who does not respect you, you remove them from your life. You now more clearly see, like it's like the goggles have been taken off your eyes and you see who has been disrespectful this entire time. These people that you thought were friends all this time, you realize are crabs keeping you stuck like a Jeffrey. If you stayed as a Jeffrey, if you kept on playing video games with them, if you kept on staying small, they would accept you more. When you grow on this path from Jeffrey to Adonis, there are some people, actually quite a lot of people, who will hate you for it. And often these are the people who saw you as a Jeffrey for so long because you kind of violate their sort of perception of the world when they've seen you as a Jeffrey for so long, and then you start growing out of that. And so people, like humans, have this innate system inside of us where we start to shame the person who changes, and we try to get them back to being that small version of them that we always knew them of. You're committed on this path because you know everything you want in life comes from being like Adonis. You know that. You know intuitively that you going from Jeffrey to Adonis will give you everything. It will change your life. You know that, you believe it, you've been committed to this path, which is good on you. Like, I respect you and I'm proud of you for doing this because it's not easy. It's not easy to get away from the bad habits. It's not easy to quit our addictions. How nice would it be if we had only supportive people in the world? That would be so sweet. But there's gonna be people who hold you back. There's gonna be people who keep you repressed. If you're honest, you wanna grow and be a winner. You wanna be like one of those guys who are actually desirable, who can get girls, who get respect from other guys. And these crabs who see you in this transformation will try and force you to keep acting like the Jeffrey that they've always known you as, because your progress makes them insecure. Your existence invalidates their excuses. So what do you do if you're in this situation right now, from Jeffrey to Adonis, but there's people trying to stop you? You crush the crabs. You eliminate them from your life. You stop letting people who don't have your best interest influence you, because you realize that there are people who genuinely want you to grow. There's people who are helping you to grow. They're the people that you start to spend more time with. And when you stay friends with those crabs, you stay that small little Jeffrey version of you that you don't even respect yourself. So you crush them, you eliminate them from your life. And no matter what these people say to you or they do to you, if they're being mean or rude, or they make jokes about you and they say, oh, he's going to the gym, he's posting shirtless pictures, look, he's trying to join that new friend group, he's speaking to that girl, whatever they say, do not let these people win. Don't quit this path, like this transformation you're on, Jeffrey to Adonis. Don't quit this path because some insecure person is getting pissed off at you and trying to make fun of you. If anything, double down on this and realize, okay, this shit's actually really fucking important and it's working. You're literally triggering the emotions of other people because of the progress that you've been making. You know, sometimes you're walking around and you're not feeling so great, you're feeling like, you know, not much has changed. If you're noticing that there's more crabs in your life recently, that there's been more people making fun of you because of this like self-improvement stuff, that's actually the sign that now your progress is becoming visible enough that it's triggering the emotions of insecure people. That's like a pretty good effect to have on those crabs who are not nice at all. And you can see that this path works, this transformation exists by the comments of the people who comment on these videos and literally try and encourage others to say like, yes, they literally watch these videos and they've made progress in this Jeffrey to Adonis transformation. All they did was watch the videos, take the advice, and now they're actually living life. Like the trajectory of their future has changed forever because of this. Everything you want is at that end point of becoming more like Adonis. So don't quit. Don't let these people try and shame you into staying small when you're already on this path. You're already making progress. You've already seen the results, and it's only going to grow exponentially from here. And make sure that you aren't a crab for anyone else. Make sure that you're the opposite of a crab, just like I am the opposite of a crab for you. The crab is the guy who's telling you to stay small, who's making fun of you for trying to grow. The opposite of the crab is the one who pulls you down, is the leader who pulls you up, who brings you up out of that bucket. Be a leader for other Jeffreys that you know. Be the opposite of a crab, because this will actually help your own journey as well. If you become a leader and help another Jeffrey out as well, get him on the same path just like I've done for you. And so ask yourself 500 times a day, what would Adonis do? Click and watch that video.